You've been rapping since way before, back in like 05, you said earlier. Do you consider this time around like you being a new artist?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So this is like it's like a new person.
I'm new, but it's like this, the climate that we in.
Yeah.
Oh man, I ain't gonna lie to you, I love it. I love it. You gotta have that content, you gotta be out with it, you gotta be like,
you gotta stay on top.
Hell yeah. You gotta really, and then, like my man, like this shit that if you stop for 4 months in this shit, you dead.
You're done. You're done, man.
I like that.
You like that?
Hell yeah.
That's good motivates, huh? Kind of.
That's the nigga, is you fucking with it or what?
Yeah.
Get out the way. It's too many people want this shit.
Yeah.
So if you ain't really like about this shit, then you got to get the fuck out the way. That should feel like a good thing to somebody that's trying to come up. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Cause this shit is washing away motherfuckers like that.
You think the rap game will ever die out?
Hip hop as a whole?
Yeah.
Nah.
You don't think the pop aspect will just engulf it one day?
I think that as long as that, again,
that's why I said earlier, some lanes might be more important.
There's not a more important lane, I think. In hip hop, the top force will always be somebody who makes bars and raps.
Okay.
You can make music for the times, harmonize it, put a melody inside. Melodies are strong and stick. Melodies are easy for people to remember.
Thanks.
But if that's your primary way, like some of the young kids, they come in and that's like their way of doing it.
Right.
Harmonizing melody raps, riding, just flowing over tracks.
Right.
Then we can't tell them apart.
That's true.
And then next year there's 3 more people that do that shit. Mm-hmm. Right? And now we can't remember what was the dude? You know? We can't call it.
Yeah. Because it's oversaturated.
But Drake been out for like.
Yeah.
But Kendrick Lamar been out for.
Yeah.
But J. Cole been.
That's true.
But Big Sean, he been.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And those people that have the highest artistry, and I count the baby as that too.
Okay.
Rapper Da Baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I count him.
Even this early?
Huh?
Even this early, you count him like that?
Yeah, because he's not singing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I look at him as a person that's rapping.
Will you ever try to like incorporate some melody shit in your shit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is that we getting that on Crowns 3?
No.
Okay.
To a certain extent, but it's a natural evolution for blacks, for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Man, we come from melodic music.
For sure.
So the rap was really like a wave when it first hit. It was like the world had never seen it.
When melody bubbles out of your spirit,
yeah,
naturally, that music is hard to turn away from. It's good. It's good shit. You know what I'm saying? Or when you at your happiest, and that's you singing happy. Mm-hmm. That shit is great too. You know what I'm saying? So those things because again, we make so much music that you fucking living in these songs because they kind of capturing what's going on with you at the moment.
I feel like music, especially for black people, always will dictate the culture. Like whatever the song's talking about. Music period
is the strongest art.
Yeah, facts.
It is the strongest of all arts because it's something that you can do. You can have playing to accentuate the atmosphere. You can have music playing while you're painting. You can have music playing while you're working out. While you're playing basketball. Yeah. Music. You can't watch a movie and play basketball. You know what I'm saying? You can't sculpt a picture, sculpt a sculpture and fucking cook dinner. Nah. You know what I mean? Music is the one thing that you can do with everything else, and that's why it's the most important of the arts, and that's why so many people do it.
Man, I fuck with music, man.
Yeah.
Music is shit. I feel like, like you say, the greatest. Matter of fact, music is a culture itself.
Music is a culture itself.
Shout out, man. Shout out.
No doubt. No doubt. For sure, man.
Yeah. So look, I'm coming down the slope a little bit, but I need to make sure I get them a couple more good questions in. Okay. Let's focus in. So you got the tattoo game.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, let me see the head tattoo. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hit up hard. So this is mostly in jail.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Shout out to all of the many different Tongo Blast niggas that hit me up.
It's mostly them type of dudes that's doing.
Yeah, I had probably a couple of more people in there. My whole body is done, legs and shit.
Yeah. What made you wanna go with the head?
I'm gonna tell you this because a lot of people they give me they cough like, man, you had a vision, you really. But in reality, I was locked up a long time, and I was just getting tattoos, and then it just you keep getting tattoos. What else we gonna do? We are in Dillon, Texas. We are way away from everything. It's hot as fuck.
Yeah.
You know, shout out all of my Hispanic partners. Our cultures are merging down here. Our energy is young and aggressive, and the fucking needle, taking the needle, that shit is a part of it. You know what I mean? And if you got time to be there and the resources to get it done, you know, and you keep on doing it, shit, you fuck around, you look up and they telling you shit, you just got, you know, what about your elbow?
Yeah.
What about your, you know what I mean? So, and that's really what happened to me. You know, my feet and all this shit, you want to make sure that you hitting all of your spots.
For sure.
And all of that. So, but also you want to make sure that you're getting stuff that means something to you and that's going to motivate you. So, I started putting things on me that, like the G on my forehead, I put to remember God.
Okay, for sure.
I wanted that to be right there when I looked in the mirror when I got out. Or, you know, just my everyday life, I wanted to be able to always remember God, like, no matter what. That was so important to me to have that, like, even like on my hand right here, I got focus. I wanted to make sure when I look down, focus, that I would remember that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that was, you know, and I was seeing people like Rick Ross, of course, that was tatting their goals on them. Nipsey, you know, millionaire.
Prolific, Nipsey.
Yeah, prolific. You know what I'm saying? To be that, and he was able to do that. So writing, there's definitely a power in writing, and there's definitely a power in, you know, in branding yourself. You know, with fucking shit that you want to make manifest.
Yeah.
So there's definitely a power in that. I've said that a lot of times.
I feel you. So the G and the focus are probably the ones that mean the most to you?
300.
300, okay.
Yeah, that definitely mean the most.
Yeah, that's down the hill, man.
Yeah, man, that's down the hill for sure, man. That's definitely down the hill. He's been down the hill.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But for sure, man, with hood stuff, or like, you know, my neighborhood, we very close knit. So like I say, I've been the one that's like been locked up and been fucking up and all of this shit, and I wasn't the nigga in jail who didn't have, like, you know how you be locked up and they say, man, where your homeboys at now? They ain't fucking with you now, you know. Shit, my homies was there for me the whole way. Shout out my best friend Saeed Pruitt, my little brother Jeezy, you know, and every other person from my nigga Quinn to Chat to everybody that wrote me and kept me. Like, I always felt great.
You blessed, man.
Yeah, I'm very, very blessed. So
for most people from the streets through incarceration, especially that much time, back to being out, the friendships, the relationships,
they fade.
Everything fades. So it's like, it's very seldom you get to hear that shit.
So I'm so glad to be able to represent, like in my music, like to be able to represent that so people can see that's a cool thing to hold people down.
Yeah.
Like I'm that dude. Shit, when you got that in you, you attract that shit too. DZ done, you know, he wrote me like, it's motherfucker, that shit. Like, you know, people fuck with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
And you can't necessarily benefit, like, you just from it, like, you know, just be real with somebody. Keep it solid with somebody so that you can attract that, because I see it's a lot of people out here that they have that missing. Damn, you ain't got no good friends. You know what I'm saying? I can't really imagine that. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy, man.
Niggas gotta know where I'm at. Like right now, my nigga John know exactly where I'm at right now. Yeah. People that live in these different cities, there's my homies. That's because my homies have moved around and shit. They got to know where I'm at. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what might happen. So, I love the fact that I get a chance to represent that shit in my music. I love to, to talk about these things that we, how we done been fortunate enough to be together. And on some company shit, Cash Kings,
that's your label, Cash Kings.
It's my label, but it's our all of us that I've been fortunate enough to come in contact with, all of us that think on the same level, that was reading those books, the guys that we were sharing those books and had those experiences down there, a collective that we formed that I just was fortunate enough to run the ball with, and to found it, yes, but to also to be somebody that kept it going, because more than anything, with anything that I got going on, I know this shit's gonna sound real cliche, but I really, anybody that knows me will tell you this about me. I really want motherfuckers to know that they can do it. Like, in the real way, not the bullshit way. Not the way like your teacher told you. You can do anything if you put your...
Not for real.
I really know you can do anything, because that's what your power is while you're here. Yeah. Whatever the fuck you think is the reason why you can't do it, is the reason why you can't do it. But you ain't gotta believe that shit. Yeah. You could believe that you can do it like a motherfucker, and it will melt its way into a reality for you. Some motherfuckers I know it's hard to believe that when you ain't never seen shit good.
Yeah, and that's a problem with a lot of people, but that's a fact. You can do anything. That's why you're human.
Sometimes just a change, like when somebody will tell you, like, you just need to move around. Like, in my hometown, they tell you that you need to move because it's more opportunity somewhere else.
Right.
Or in Houston, it's crazy because in Houston they'll tell you, you ain't gonna blow up in Houston. You need to move to Atlanta.
And Houston got all the opportunities.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
In Atlanta, they saying,
you got the sauce.
Yeah.
But by you being from Atlanta, you need to move to Houston.
Right.
It's a lot of people from Atlanta down here in Houston.
So, or vice versa.
Yeah, or vice versa. So the reality of it is, the change of scenery doesn't do nothing but elicit the mentality of,
straight up
believing and doing what's necessary to make it a reality.
Yeah.
Whereas some of the familiarity of your old surroundings can kind of make you
stagnant. Your perception and shit.
But it's still your fault.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Allowing it to you know what I'm saying?
It's still your fault.
At the end of the day, the world is your petri dish. The world is your perspective. The world is like, and that's for every man. You have that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And woman.
Yeah,
it's for everybody. It is for everybody. And shit, if I ain't proof of it, you know what I'm saying? Ain't too many. I mean, I know, of course, anybody that has realized something substantial, but I'm telling you that shit. Not only I'm an example of it, I'm good at explaining this shit. So.